G'day guys, it's been a couple of weeks since we've done an update on our Moffat Beach CLT project. So the weather's stopped, we've had some really good fine weather and things have really been cracking along. All of our services are now finished, all our automation, our electrical, our plumbing, air conditioning, you name it, it's all been done, our reticulation lines. So we're in a good position now, and we have had a delay of about 4 or 5 weeks with our roofing contractor. It's not the usual contractor that we use. This project has just got so much detail on it, and it's going to be hard to probably pick up in the videos, but there's a lot of copper work. So we've got a Colorbond Ultra roof that goes on. We've then got a mixture of stainless and copper. So there is a huge amount of detailing to create separations between these different metals, because obviously different metals react with each other and deteriorate. So the boys have been doing an incredible job setting up for the copper. So we've got all our solid insulation on. They started up on the roof. We've put our 80mm solid insulation down. We've put our 2 layers of battening, and they're now getting ready to start putting all of our rain screen, vapor barrier or sarking on. On the outside, so all the front facade and rear facade, we've got this beautiful copper detailing to go around the perimeter. And because that copper is only 0.7 of a mil thick, there has been so much work, so much carpentry work involved setting up the substrate for it behind. So we've got different shapes, we've got different thicknesses. So the boys have done such a good job of creating these works of art that are now going to get covered with sarking and then copper cladding go over the top of it. But it's like I keep saying, it's all the things you don't see that make the biggest difference and what make jobs cost what they cost. Like there's literally been carpenters full-time on site on this project for the last 4 to 5 weeks just to get the battening on, get all the ply substrate on, and get everything in a position that we can now start installing the external claddings, all the copper claddings, and all the roof lining. So just an incredible amount of detail, and it takes time to get all that right and to get it spot on to make sure that the finished product is perfect. So we're in a good position now. The boys are at the final stages of doing that. Next week we should be getting our roof sheeting on. After the roof sheeting, they'll start on all the copper works, and then the detailed copper works actually has these really awesome details that fold around the ends of our nib walls and create a stop that our cladding butts into. So because of all that, the hold-ups with the wet weather and being able to get the outside of the house built and get all this detailed carpentry work done so the copper can be installed, it's obviously meant that it's held our cladding up as well. So we're pretty excited to start over the next 2 weeks, get all the copper work done, and I can't wait to jump on the scaffold and show you the detail that the boys do with the folds and the joining and the seam finishes on the copper work, and then how it marries into our recycled tallowood cladding. It's going to be absolutely smick.